Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. I wouldn't necessarily say this is really going to be a video. This is more so of just talking about something that I've experienced with IMVU, and this is just something that I want to just talk about. Um, with IMVU, for those of you that doesn't know what IMVU is a social platform, or online platform, where you can chat with different other people and things of that nature. But long story short, this is a story that I want to really tell you guys. Okay, so a few days ago, right, I went to this room. It was called Yap City, right? It was called Yap City, and just to let you guys know, I'm not really feeling any type of way about the whole situation, because like the people that I met in there, it was only a few people, and basically I only went to the room, to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Just to vibe out. Maybe talk to a few different people and things of that nature. But my intentions was never to really make friends or anything like that. I was not interested in that. And a couple of people from there, they one of the people, they end up adding me, as a friend. They commented on my outfit and stuff. And the only reason why I'm talking about this and discussing this and sharing it with you guys and stuff is that to make you guys aware, of some of these rooms for for the people that that does know about IMVU and does uses it. And these are for the people that's new to IMVU as well, to just be careful which rooms that you go to, rich rooms that you enter and interact with, because people can put on these fake facades, pretend like they're connecting with you, on a friendship type of level, and then do a whole 360 and decide to block you out of nowhere due to an influence of the friend, or just due to simply for no reason whatsoever. And I want to let you guys know as well, I am aware that if the room owner, they have every right to block people for whatever reason without any explanation whatsoever. They do have that right. But if you are a creator on there, you see, here's the beauty of the whole situation, right? If you a creator on IMVU, right, you make clothes, you make shoes, you know, things of that nature, because you with VU, you can earn real money. You can earn it's this currency called V coins on here. You can earn V coins, and then convert them into real money, and things of that nature and stuff. And you see, the thing about that is, in order to be able to make money, you need people to buy, from your store. And if you don't have people to buy because of your bad reputation, or the things that people heard about you, it's gonna make trying to sell things from your store a lot more harder. So yeah, in the terms and conditions of VU, the room owners do have every right to boot the person, but that person that got booted, or whoever, can relay the message to other people to warn to not go to that room, because this room owner has a bad reputation of booting people for no apparent reason, despite their description saying, well, hey, you can AFK in here whatsoever. And to clarify something, the person right here that you see, named Ophi, this was the person that added me back. She was the one that commented or complimented my Abby, and the room owner right here, that's her friend. That's her friend. She ended up adding me afterwards yesterday. I was AFK. I was sleeping, but we're gonna get to that in a moment. So first off, me and her was talking the other day. It was early. It was like 5 a.m. in my time, and we was we was just chilling. We was just vibing we was just vibing. And to let you guys know, I'm not taking it to heart. I mean, yes, it was really disappointing. It was a shock to me, because it's like, like how can you build some type of connection, to where it can potentially get to that friendship type of level, and then do a whole 360 out of nowhere without any explanation whatsoever. It's discombobulated. it discombobulated me so much that it's like I have to warn people about this, because you can't trust people online, especially with VU. You know what I'm saying? And I only known her for a couple of days, and I don't care, that much. I do wish them the best, but it's kind of like I should be able to warn people, and it's just kind of discombobulated because, she, I spoke, not spoke up, but I spoke highly of her friend because of like how much they were at the time. I thought they were real friends, because they would she would tell me that she wasn't online at the time or whatever. I'm going to spare you guys the details of the whole situation. All right, you basically already know where this is already heading, kind of. Long story short, I went to sleep. I was AFKing in the room. I was asleep for a while. I was unaware with anything that's going on whatsoever. I didn't know what was going on. And then I woke up. I found out that not right away, but I think it was an hour after I woke up, I found out that I got banned from the room. The room owner, the one that added me as a friend and then banned me, ended up banning me from the room. So I was a loss of words. At the time, I was still added as a friend with her. So at the time, I was assuming maybe she didn't know I was banned, and maybe there was some type of miscommunication or misunderstanding or something like that. So I sent her a message. I said, "Well, hey, your friend, the room owner, she banned me, right? She banned me, And I think 4 or 5 hours later, it was like 8 something at night at the time. She unadded me as a friend as well, and not banned, but blocked me. And it was it was very shocking, because it's like we were talking, we was vibing so well. Like the vibe was really good. And remind you, I was never in that room to make any friends whatsoever. They came to talk to me, they added me as a friend. She talked to me first. I didn't talk to her first. And so all of this was really odd and weird. And I know this video is kind of turning into like a little, because I don't want to bore you guys with anything like that. But it was just, the situation was just, it was just weird. It was very weird. I was lost for words, because it's like, you was just basically telling me how your friends were the real one, in this situation. She mean the room owner, and her other friends along with it was down to try to get her back online at the time. And I was literally sitting up there telling her, like, your friends are a real one. It's rare to find people like that. So I was basically applauding them. I was proud of them, basically. And to turn around and do some messed up stuff like this, and for no apparent reason, it blows me away. And I did make a post. I tried finding it on the official website, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. On the classic website, classic Imvu website. Let me see something really quickly. I'm gonna have to go to the next one, and the next basically the mobile version of VU on the computer. Let me go ahead and go to my feed. So here is the post right here. So I posted this about 30 minutes ago, because I had the same post right here posted yesterday, but surprise, surprise, I got a message saying that the post was reported, and I assume it was the room owner and some of her friends went and reported. Speaking of some of her friends, one of her friends that I did not know had ended up reaching out to me yesterday. Saying like, oh, well, you going in the, you making the, well, I have the message right here. Hold on. So here's the message right here. Can I not? I don't think I can zoom. Okay, here it is right here. So here, this is the person's profile. I don't know them at all, and I don't care to know them whatsoever. And they reached out. They was like, "Well, you making a post about a room called Yap because you got kicked for AFK. It's wild. You talked to her for only a day and got attached already, but then to blast them. Well, yeah, I'm putting their room and I'm putting the room owner and the other girl on blast because yes, what they did was not cool, and it was wrong, and and I have the right to warn other people, to not associate themselves with the room owner and her friend, along with the room itself. I have every right to do that. I have every right to look out for the community on Imvu. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So yeah, you want to say blast? Okay, go ahead, say blast. And then you say, it's not real life, right? Glad you took the time to make a collage because I could do the same thing with your messages, And then she said, have a good day, or whatever the case is. I'm surprised she didn't block me right away because usually when people like this reach out to you to say stuff like this, they block you right afterwards to make, so you don't message them back. So my response was like, I don't know you and you don't know me. I was never attached. They talked to me first, added me back first, and then blocked me out of nowhere. I could really care less because she's right. I didn't know them at all. I barely even know them. I only known them for 2 days, right. So yeah, I didn't know. I didn't care too much. But I'm gonna look out, for my people, my friends, my true friends, and people, that are new to IMVU. Because you can't go to every single room, because not every room that you go to is going to be a good room. It's like scammers. You have the right to but to warn people about a certain scammer that's going around scamming people and things of that nature. It's no different from this particular situation. It's not different at all. It's just literally you warning people to, if they want to associate themselves with this room, if they want to associate themselves with the scammer, they feel free to do that. That's their freedom of choice. It's no different from the situation. And so yeah, she was like, I don't know, I was like, I don't know them, I don't care, but I'm gonna look out for my people and my true friends regardless. And the fact that you took the time to message me and you don't even know me, just to say that, it really must have touched a nerve. Maybe not to her directly, but maybe to the owner, because maybe she probably peeked at my profile, because obviously, even though she had me blocked, I did not block her at the time, and therefore she was still able to see my post. And I'm pretty sure she probably did see my post, or this Liz person seen it first and got a little bit hurt by it, because obviously it made sense because they're friends. So it made so much sense to call me out and message me. And yes, the fact that you took the time to message me just to say that, I really, really must have touched a nerve. You have a great, I said at the time, you have a great day as well. It's all love from my end. And then the next message I said, attached. Nah, not attached. Shocked and surprised. Oh, definitely. I'm very surprised because they literally did a whole 360, and I genuinely thought they were a vibe, and it's really sad. The room owner was like, I even found out the room owner was from the same state that I was, so that was like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but yeah, I was like, it's really sad. So sorry. I should have said 4, not 2, but I was like, so sorry for being disappointed and warning others to steer clear. So yeah, and then after that I blocked her, before she got the chance to to block me as well. So yeah, that's that story, and that's that situation and stuff like that. And yeah, apparently the post did got taken down. I got the message from VU that the post did got taken down, and so I ended up making this post. I said, well, just got my post reported for warning others about not going to a room with people that boot other people for no reason. I have other ways to still spread the message, so I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, and then I went on her friends list. I went on the room owner's friends list and the other girl friends list, and and blocked them. Not blocked, but I went on the room owner's friends list, the list of friends list, and I blocked all of the friends that she was friends with, so she doesn't try to reach out to them to try to say, oh, go check their posts and things of that nature. So I did that to be cautious, but the post could possibly still get taken down again, but at least it'll kind of put up a little, like a little security, to prevent from them possibly seeing the post, so they won't report it, and things of that nature and stuff. So yeah, and this is for you guys as well, to warn you if you're new to IMVU, or if you're not new to, and I'm just warning you guys as well to, steer clear from, from that particular room, and to steer clear from these two people as well. If there was a misunderstanding or a miscommunication, or if I did something that they did not like, all they have to do is just speak up about it. That's all you have to do. If the room owner was mad because I didn't add her bag fast enough, or whatever the case is, then that's really sad. I would never know the real reason why, but a lot of this could have really been avoided if they didn't deal what they did and stuff, and this is the consequences of their action. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's their room, or it's the room owner's room. She has the right to do whatever she wants, but on the downside, if you're a creator on there and you make money on there, you usually, in order to make money, you need people, right? You need people. You need genuine people that buys from your store. And if you don't have those people because they found out that that you're a bad person, have a bad reputation, they're not going to want to be in your room or socialize themselves with you or buy anything from you, from your store whatsoever, because of that. So yeah, you have the right to do that, but there's consequences to doing that. You lose your reputation. You set yourself up in a bad situation to where, like, nobody's gonna want to mess with you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. This is just another way of me being able to spread this message out to other people as well. I'm sorry this video turned into a rambling video, but I really needed to make this because I do want to look out for the IMVU community, and I can't protect everybody from situations like these, but I can warn. If I find something like this, I can warn others about it. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions or concerns, or if you just have general questions, just feel free to feel free to comment down below and just ask them away, and I'll be gladly to answer them for you. And yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, it was like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit honest with you guys before I close this out. Part of the post was me being a little bit petty, but it was mostly to look out for my community as well, because it was and it really upset me, because it's like this person right here, at the bottom, Ophidia or Ophidia, whatever, she has a nephew, what I'm saying? And it's like, how would you feel if somebody did that to your nephew? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't feel good, and and I'm warning people as well about this room, because I don't want them to go through the same experience that I went through, and they may still experience that same feeling from a different room, but at least I could prevent them from going to this particular room, because it doesn't feel good to think that you're building a connection with somebody to potentially become a friend, and then they do a whole 360. It doesn't feel good, whether you've known them for a day, known them for a good hour, or known them for 15-20 minutes. If you guys had that vibe between each other, and to where oh yeah, you can really be good friends, and then they turn around and do a whole 360 and block you, it doesn't feel good at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't. And that's why I'm making this video, because yeah, at the time, I was really, really disappointed. I was pissed off, I was disappointed, I was shocked, I was surprised. I felt all different types of emotions and things of that nature, because I really thought we were vibing, you know. But things happen. You know, you can't trust people. You can't trust everybody that you interact with. And as I said before, from the beginning, I was never, my intentions to go to these rooms was never to try to make friends, because I already got friends. I'm not there to try to look for more friends. I was just there to vibe out and chill. They talked to me first. I didn't talk to them. I didn't say anything to them first. They talked to me first. And my mind was like, if I meet somebody and we became friends, that's cool. But my intention is not to make friends, you know. So yeah, that's that. So sorry guys for the whole ramble. I just really need to talk about this, and to warn people, and I don't know, just I need to talk about this, because maybe this can sorry, I'm looking out my window. Maybe this can because maybe somebody out there can relate to this, you know, the same exact situation. So once again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen and click on this video. Other videos and stuff is going to be coming pretty soon. I did a Roblox video, but apparently my mic was not, the video was not capturing my voice, or the mic was not picking up my voice, and so 42 minutes of that was wasted, and I had to delete it. But I am going to be doing more Roblox videos in the future and stuff, so that's not going to be the last of it. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know, good morning, good night, stay blessed. You definitely know the rest. And yeah, take care.